Welcome back to the Hellcase Cup Open Qualifiers. We're getting into our final best of one of the evening, and for once it's actually not going to be Na'Vi Jr. that we're watching here, Dweg. Instead, we're jumping back on board with the crazy guys as we are getting into Nuke between them and Team 123, a French lineup that at one point was one of the top 5 French teams in France here.
Yeah, look, a lineup that I've had the chance of watching a few of their demos in the past. Been really impressed by these guys when they were known under the dice, but with Devil now gone from that lineup, it is Team 123. So a few of the guys in the French team that you may have known from before, but crazy being able to start things off with their opener in the pistol round. Vent Dive trying to come in for the T side, but they do get picked apart relatively quickly, and bomb control is taken by the CTs.
Yeah, nonick left alone here in the squeaky door area with his Glock out and shut down by the SMG of Toxic. For some reason had a Zeus on him. I assume he picked that one up off one of the low eco players on the 1-2-3 side, but very quick round coming in from Crazy. As you would expect, they'll be able to maintain their control. 2-0 on the start. AWP in for SENSEi. The M4s on Toxic and Sergiz, and of course the AKs running back in for 1-2-3 all the same. Glass cannon on the AWP though, that could get a little bit awkward when it comes to aim punch, but at the end of the day, the head Kevlar lacking is not going to be much to the AKs out for the Ts, and they go towards the outside defaults, but lose a lot of HP very early on here.
Yeah, that's certainly, like Jay said, down to 24 points of health. On Djokooooo, who's one of a French player that I don't actually know too much about. The newest addition to this lineup. Polox, though, getting the information and forcing Psycho back. So at least they've gained the secret control and forced Crazy back, but it looks like they actually want to focus their attention to the upper bomb side.
The first pick comes in for SENSEi on the AWP towards that heaven area. Pulse is going to hear the squeaky door open all the same, so he knows that there's players back here. They might be focusing on a wraparound split. Polox makes his way into the bomb side, does not see anything. Up top, checking as many sprays through as he can at the midst of the smoke. No one will be there on the CT side to receive those bullets, though. Just further shots coming in as nonick gets a kill on Pulse. SENSEi does get another kill on the AWP, back to a 3-on-3. 2 as CR4 gets trading. XPG falls back to even standing. SENSEi sees him coming in towards the bomb site, but caught on the reload. Leaves it all to Sergiz now outside with bomb control, actually. He could still win this in a 1 versus 2. I thought they had it on his back, but no. Flashes out, they will look on, and he keeps his eyes on. Catches one, but the spray is awkward, and nonick will win out the fight for 3 frags and a first for 1-2-3.
Unfortunately, for SENSEi at the upper bomb side, I don't think he realized that he was actually out of bullets. Tried to go for that final shot and realized that he had to reload. But for 1-2-3, considering the fact that they'd given up bomb control, there were some really nice aim duels coming out from nonick to be able to bring that back. Forced by investment coming out on the CTs. 3 M4s and some upgraded pistols. Fast ramp room control taken by the T side, and Psycho is already down quickly. Sergiz, though, going to be able to find the opener. Flashbang coming up and at least trying to force them back. Psycho with the Deagle, though, going to be able to connect onto the first and the second. So much damage being completed by the CT side.
First in with the M4 spray through from Sergiz, gets nonick, runs out of ammo against Polox, though. I think as it's smoked down towards one of the doors, a 1-on-3 for him. He'll open up the windows in the observation room, but so much left for him to do when it comes to this 1v3 clutch. He's found a kill already for a 4K, and Toxic will just not let him get away with any more. The easy kill coming in with the AK-47, and Crazy will return fire to a 3rd on their CT board.
Oh, good recovery coming out from Crazy, completely resetting the economy for 1-2-3. So might just see the half buy investment from them. And yeah, there it is. The upgrades of pistols. A little bit of utility and a bit of armor to work with. But for Crazy, the XM coming out for pulses. Outside presence. HE only doing a little bit of damage from SENSEi. But for 1-2-3, you'd have to think, especially on a map like Nuke, to maybe pick up 6 rounds or so on the T side could be a good encounter in this best of 1. And Crazy, they've heard the footsteps outside. Cross smoke coming out. There's actually a bit of a gap there for SENSEi to work with, and he's seen the shadow of the top hut player as well.
Yeah, he knows what's up. Does not know there's a player that's already made his way around here, though. He'll check the upper position, but he could still fall pretty quickly to the man. He gets XPG, sprays the second man, and will go falling. So in the end, the pistols are cleaned up by the AK-47 hit. Continues to move on the Deagle from polox, tapping his way through, getting SENSEi for one good pick, but no more than that it seems. He will move his way into the hot position. The XM from Pulse gets himself a pick. Actually, it's that Toxic that steals it away with the AK, so no money for this man. He will just tap his way, eventually get Djokooooo down to low and nothing. $900 gain for the 1800, stealing that kill away from Sergiz this time, so he gets to return for a little bit of damage of his own. 4-1 for CR4ZY, currently looking real good on the CT side.
Yeah, things are looking very strong at the moment. We'll probably see the AWP reinvested coming out for SENSEi. AKs across the board for 1, 2, 3. Now, they had money to go for an AWP, but it would have been glass cannons, so instead they decided to go for the 5 AKs across the board and a lot of utility. Early nades coming out to the squeaky and hut position to stop the early execution for the T side. This is super aggressive from SENSEi outside with the AWP.
Might hurt them. Orb does take its first shot, but unable to get anything done at this. The UMP is going to be more deadly for Psycho, though. He does a bit of damage towards the 2 players out there. The nades also to respond. They know that they pin him to a corner now, and they'll make their way in with the reload. 2 players spotted, but he bursts in, only gets the headshot on the 1. The second player out to get the trades back, but the UMP getting a pick is probably more than enough, I feel like, for CR4ZY. They've still got AKs, AWP, and M4 in effect. Still got work to be done. Yeah, SENSEi gets a kill back and gains the man advantage for CR4ZY now.
1, 2, 3 in a very difficult position. And it honestly just comes down to maybe some lurking individuals from the T side to be able to bring this back. Pulse has got a lot of information. They're going for the vent dive, but actually on the ladder, able to connect, and that's going to be Toxic to chime in as well. This CT side is looking absolutely stellar from CR4ZY, as polox, the last one left. 1v4 from him. They know exactly where he is. Does take 1 member down, but probably just going to try and hold on to this AK.
Yeah, best call for him at the moment. Yeah, just held back over at the stairs. No real chance to recover the bomb, as you say. His best call is just to save his AK into the next round. So this will be a 5-1 scoreline for CR4ZY.
Counter-terrorists win.
How do 1, 2, 3 respond to this? Of course, they have that AK into this round, but currently not sitting on the loss bonus they want to be at. Means that we'll have a situation with the utility and the weapons in play. The Deagles will be out for 3 players. The P254 can. Of course, the AK for polox will be the only real weapon they have to work with. SENSEi with the AWP will try to focus fire towards outside, hoping to catch something off guard, but nothing will be seen early on in this one, leg.
We're seeing a little bit of ramp room presence, at least for the T side. Sergiz with his AK in ramp room, seeing a little bit of early pressure. Good utility outside has actually kind of stopped 1, 2, 3 from re-aggressing. A lot of utility out on that CT side. Psycho to start things off onto polox, but it looks as if the T side are going to start to make their reposition over to the ramp room area. Good picks being found from the CT side. It's just an absolute cleanup so far. Only a single kill being found from nonick. Flashbang coming out to the held position to try and get to lower. Now, if they could get a bomb plant, that would be big, but he's all alone, and it's definitely going to be a difficult task.
You're planting the smoke and get the plant at least, and considering that's the best thing you might be able to find, and I think that's probably mission accomplished here for the Eco. Anything else after this would be a bonus, and no bonuses going the way of this man. Psycho shuts him down pretty easily. And maintains a 6th for CR4ZY here. The rebuy should come back in for 1, 2, 3 this time, though. Of course, the AK is coming out. The lack of investment across the rest of the T side line. A half buy at best with the bomb plant bonus. We'll see the AWP for XPG and AKs for everybody else.
And that's the scary thing for me, Jay, is the fact that there's still 3 AKs up on this CT side, and they've certainly been able to do some damage in these past few rounds. Quick execution coming out to the outer bomb side, but it's actually going to be Can to start things off. So finally, an opening kill going in the way of the T side, and they might just continue this pressure or decide to slow it down. SENSEi, though, bringing it back, and that's an opening pick that is lovely for Crazy to bring back into the 4 versus 4. Does he see the squeaky player? He doesn't, but what a reconnection coming out! Oh, and the follow-up from SENSEi. 3 massive kills with the AWP. And when you think, Jay, that 1, 2, 3 have got the opening pick, it just all falls apart.
All left to Djokooooo as the AWP goes big. SENSEi even looking for his quadra. CT's back up position. The spray is not great from Djokooooo, and Pulse will be able to close out the round here. But again, as you say, adjustment from the AWP looks so damn good. You don't get much better than that if you are Crazy. 7-1 on the board. And an eco to come through for 1, 2, 3, so it looks just set to get worse here for the T-side line. Deagles and Tech9s are in effect. P250 as well for polox, but not much else out from this T side. The AK of Toxic will let them cross out towards the vent dive in towards the B-bomb side, probably for a bomb plant from this position. They clean up the ramp presence, but again, that's all a distraction. The main objective is to get a little bit of money out of this one. Go to the max loss bonus, go to the buy here against Crazy. Tech9 rounds the corner, gets one good pick. And block up close person against Toxic, also gets another kill, but no more than that here for the Ts. 3 players alive for Crazy. And again, cleaning up the eco against the 1, 2, 3 side.
Oh, that's a very good round from the French to be able to get a bomb plan and 2 kills. That's exactly what their objective was in that last round, getting that bomb plan in the vent dive. Now, what I kind of want to see actually is that kind of similar execution, but with the rifles up, because that was the first time that we've actually seen the vent dive being successful for 1, 2, 3. But the utility usage to the upper bomb site was fantastic to allow the 2 players to get down. No AWP on the T side, and this could be fast upper execution coming out.
Oh, Pulse there with the first spray down, takes out Djokooooo. Toxic will get a trade back on Canna, but he's going to have to escape as he receives some fire. Not a lot of damage done to him, but smartly taking these steps to avoid most of it. XPG, edge of the smoke. Will Sergiz catch him off? Whose AK will win out the fight? They're going to slip past each other, at least that's what you think, but XPG is picked off. They've made their way down towards the B-bomb site, meanwhile. Polox is going to stand by for rotations. 1, 2, 3. You would have thought they broke in towards the A side, but they've pulled the wall away. Pulled the wall over the eyes, I should say, for Crazy.
And 1, 2, 3. That's actually a fantastic execution into the lower bomb site. Complete fake coming out, and Crazy, although they're in a couple of man advantages, this could be big from Pollock. Able to catch onto Psycho, and they're just delaying time at this point. The bomb is just ticking so far low. The CTs need to get a move on, and it looks like they're just kind of giving up on this. They're finally coming out, but it's almost too late, and I think it is a little bit too late. SENSEi's going to have to go for the save. 1, 2, 3. What a comeback coming through. It's such a big disadvantage.
Crazy, I have to say. I mean, it's partially down to them not really being committed on the retake there. Like, they took so long to set themselves up. They should have had a lot more confidence in their line. They were still held out towards ramp from about halfway past the bomb being ticked. Even in the secret position, just taking way too much time to get themselves into position for the actual retake itself. And I feel like that's more down to Crazy being nonchalant with their positioning and the pacing on this map than 1, 2, 3 coming back in that clutch scenario. Should have been around, I feel, for the CTs, but they have conceded it. They're back on the buys. AKs, of course, falling away from the defensive forces. 1, 2, 3 will stand up here with the AWP on XPG. Responded to by the AWP SENSEi, of course, out towards the outside areas, hoping for someone to make their way outside. 1, 2, 3 are going to aggress towards the secret control for polox, but not much else than that here.
And Crazy. Pretty passive stuff coming out from them so far. 1, 2, 3, taking a lot of control over the map in terms of map presence at the moment. XPG just waiting for the aggression to come out through the trophy room area. It really comes down to Pollux, what he's able to find being in this secret position, whether his teammates try and bait the upper execution and he can find something to lower. Outside presence, great shot being hit from Djokooooo, and an advantage that the T side can work with now.
Okay.
What?
That's a fantastic follow-up on the Psycho. Toxic's going to fall to nonick. He's going to line up 2 on Pulse, though. He gets a trade, but no more than that. Sergiz will see Djokooooo coming in from heaven, but exiting out of hell will be a little bit late to actually get the pick for the CT side. Either way, it's a 1-on-4 for the man. And the plant will be secured with no real options here for Sergiz. Just hold back and save his weapon, and most of that comes down to Djokooooo with his picks towards outside. That shut the whole round down for Crazy.
And those were 2 massive picks being found from the Hut player of Djokooooo. From Sergiz. Now, he knows there is a player at Heaven, but he's really just trying to hold on to this M4 to bring it into the next round.
Oh,
wow. What a peak coming out from Djokooooo. Super impressive. 3 massive kills from him. And for 1-2-3, they get another round on the board, Jay.
bit unfortunate there for Sergiz because he landed a headshot, got him to 2 points of health, and that's just really the case in point of the AK versus the M4.
Yeah.
1-2-3 coming back in with a little bit of presence here on the T side. Look at very quick plays coming in from the secret area. 1-2-3 attempting to open the door and face up against the first man out. They have already got direct contact from Pulse as he opens the vent. He's expecting Djokooooo to be back there. He might even go for the vent dive and rotate towards B on the defense. Got very little presence there on the B site, especially as now secret control's been given up. polox will keep themselves guessing on the crazy defensive.
I've seen a lot of lurking coming out from polox around this secret area. Resmoke coming into squeak door. But it looks like the upper execution wants to try and come in for the T side, but it might just be denied a little bit of time with the utility coming out for the CTs. Now it's going to be the focus over to the ramp room area. Sergiz, you could just see on the edge of his screen that he gets a little bit of a pixel gap for information. Follow-up flashbang and he decides to fall back rather than re-aggress Jay.
Oh, polox in the vents area could catch off Pulse. Indeed he does. Sergiz going to be left alone here to defend. Smoke out to the left-hand door of ramp. Sees one man out. Spray in. Does get the kill, but polox is allowed to complete his backstab and open up the B site. XPG with his AWP on Hell will catch off the AWP of SENSEi. Does get dinked back to just 9 points of health. But he'll fall out position because at this point he's done enough. I think the T's have won this round already. M4 caught off guard towards the back lines, and now it's Psycho left alone back in Heaven to save his weapon and concede a 4th to 1-2-3. And I have to say, the swing in from this T side here in the last couple of rounds has just been, well, it's caught many off guard, and Crazy and myself alike. One pick for Psycho. Does get Djokooooo back, at least take some weapons out of play. If they can hurt the economy, then they could still do well here for Crazy. But for now, 1-2-3 will get to 4 and make their way within half of the CT lead on Nuke.
Oh, that flashbang's perfect. The second flash just completely blinding Psycho. And one thing you can kind of give to 1-2-3 is we're just seeing so much confidence now. And when we saw the streak of rounds coming in from Crazy, it was as if that it was just all falling apart. And obviously for the viewers in chat, make sure that if you do want to get involved, use SLTV15, a code for Hellcase, to get a 15% refill bonus. But for 1-2-3, they've been able to fake out a lot of upper takes, which has forced out a lot of utility, but the information has been heard from Psycho outside.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this could be interesting. He hears a lot of information. Sprays Manic. XPG is going to fall to center. They're going to have all their attention drawn towards Secret, but nonick is back far enough to spot out the lurking player. Takes him down a 4 versus 3 now. Favorable, of course, to the T side. Molotov's out towards the observation room entrance on the stairs, and the down play in towards double doors. They've got one player here close to the site to try and defend against them here. And he's going to have a lot of effort here. Actually joined up by Pulse in the end, making his way out towards the emo position. And Sergiz will hear those glass smashes, knowing that the windows have been opened. Are they all going to exit out of control room? They could well do. Flash in, man blinded. Toxic will make his way up with the AWP. The Deagle does get one good headshot. Pulse swings in, he gets the kill of his own. nonick follows through. Sergiz drops another, and Toxic comes in with the 5-7. Crazy will secure a 9th against all odds here on the CT side.
Oh, tell you what, these pistols of Crazy have done superb damage, and they did in the last round, being able to convert a round that really should not have gone their way, especially with the fact that the aggressive outside presence got shut down pretty quickly from 1-2-3. Orb coming out for maybe the first time for the T side. I can't remember the last time we've seen XPG with an AWP. Psycho. A lot of utility coming out.
Oh.
Djokooooo to take the first. Djokooooo on these entries has been so sharp, but look at the trades coming back on the CT side.
AWP for XPG responds back, looks towards Heaven, gets himself a secondary kill. Now it's Order Pulse. Last man standing. He has found a kill alongside Sergiz, and they're going to rotate back towards the B bomb site. Nades down, M4 up, and they drop straight into the clutches of XPG. Ready to receive as Crazy get knocked back a peg against 1-2-3. And for the final round of the half, it will be a broken bye for the CT side.
And 1, 2, 3 have definitely been able to bring this back to a respectable scoreline on the T side. A bit of a weird force fire coming out for CR4ZY. Not one of their best rifle rounds.
Oh,
look at the aggression
really?
outside, but SENSEi doesn't even find the opening. Big polox. Oh, he's shutting things down, doing some damage, but some damage has been taken in return.
That should have been a shot to connect right there. Like, you should have seen him and flicked towards him, but he hesitated to pull the trigger. Oh, Psycho, not another mistake. Not towards outside. He has left polox to fall back. He suspects he'll be in secret, and he has good reason to suspect that, but had his back turned for a moment, could have lost his life. In the end, he will see no presence to the B bomb site. Sergiz is convinced, though, that there are players out here towards the ramp entrance, and indeed there are. Djokooooo in particular, the forward man, and polox way back towards outside, hoping that there's something out there, but in the end, 1, 2, 3 will just hold their presence for the moment, look for the opportunity to hit. Molotovs out, utility bait towards the A bomb site. Nades in, and Djokooooo will just be there to take initial face.
AWP Psycho being able to connect, follow-up flashbang as well, and we're getting to a point now, there's about 40 seconds left on the clock, and 1, 2, 3, it looks like they almost have to go to the upper bomb site. Pulses has got a little bit of information, especially hearing the gun barrels around that squeaky area. And the MP9 up close and personal. And Toxic is close behind. Oh, this is big though. Look at this position from polox.
But Psycho's ready for it. Killing off the man, Mag 7 from Toxic. He doesn't get the kill. The SMG comes in, and the Mag 7 does get a kill back. But Djokooooo entering from the hut. 10 seconds, needs to get this bomb. He's going to go back to the B bomb site. Again, these Vendive positions from 1, 2, 3 have been clinical for him. He'll smoke, cross, go for a plant out in the open. Has he got time for this? He'll just scrape the timer. No, he unsticks it, and the knife comes out from Pulse. He's not needed. Djokooooo making a crucial mistake. And that will leave 10-5 to the favor of CR4ZY at the end of the CT side.
Good recovery coming out from CR4ZY the late stages of that first half, because it looked like we started to see some momentum going in the way of 1, 2, 3, and it really looked like we could have come down to like a 7 to 8 kind of scoreline at one point, Jay.
Now the Frenchman will look to contest against CR4ZY, will look to find some way back home. Into the pistol round coming in, mostly Psycho with the utility plays. The Glocks out from CR4ZY as they go towards outside, try and take the Djokooooo duel from Sergiz's part. Out towards Heaven, sees 2 players. Only tags up 1. nonick with the USP round the corner, gets 1 and 2 frags. Easy for the headshots, on for his 3K. Not going to quite make it happen against the man that's out here, but they've dropped all of the T side presence. The plant will be secured towards the B side, but a 5-on-2 for CR4ZY. This must be so difficult.
This is going to be a very difficult hold coming out for the T side, and the best thing that they can do is just try and play together, use the firepower of the Glocks, see if they're able to win out some fights, but it looks like it's not going to be any. The defuse coming through, all 5 kills going in the way of the Frenchman. Now, with a plant going down, we might see a force buy investment to come out from CR4ZY. Or is it just going to be a half buy? It might just be a half buy, considering the fact that we've only seen Deagles across the board.
Now the Zeus in for Pulse. Probably the most powerful weapon right now in this server. I mean, no, Deagles, but you know. No Kevlar or utility to back it all up, so all in all, it's still going to be a weak eco from CR4ZY. And the plant could have enabled the bomb plant, could have enabled the force buy, as you say, you know. It could have been a rifle round here from CR4ZY, but in the end, opting against it. I understand their thoughts, their train of thought here. Psycho does get the opening pick, though, the Deagle. The kill out towards, I believe it was the ramp room area. Outside control established by the T-side forces as nonick faces the SMG. The range between him and the Deagle, though, is best to just to fall back and keep a passive position. Wait for CR4ZY to come to you.
And they did get a little bit of information outside onto the Ts, but unfortunately, they can't really work with too much of it. Making sure as well that when they trade over pistols, they're not making any sound to give a queue up for the CTs. They might even just try and go for the vent dive for CR4ZY, get that bomb planted to the lower bomb site. Resmoke coming out to the hut position. Toxic has an opportunity of just trying to push through this, and I think that's what the T side might opt to do. The M4 struggling at the moment, polox so low. You are kidding me, Jay. This is a 4 versus 2, now making a 3 versus 2, and they know where Djokooooo is. I cannot believe that this round may be converted, because nonick is already low. They know exactly where he is. They're going to peek together. The MP9 tapping away. The T side not quite connecting. I can't believe they win that.
That should not have been allowed. I feel like I'm saying that a lot over these matches, but that is absolutely unacceptable, I feel, from 1-2-3. Deagle's out. No Kevlar. Should have been easy cleanups from the FAMASes and even the SMG as well. nonick should be able to get these headshots easy, but he was unable to connect them. And even polox hesitating in the back line, kind of getting caught off guard in XPG in the rafters, just couldn't support the man. That A-side defense needs some work. And 1-2-3 will pay the price for it. Double eco, the force buy will come in. The Deagles and 5-7s out. Psycho and Sergiz there with contact against Djokooooo. Will take the man down, start things off on the right foot for the T side. The opening frag is picked up. Follow up from Toxic as he gets XPG next for the 5-on-3.
And crazy. Not really giving up too many advantages up for the CT side at the moment. nonick force back. Gonna re-smoke himself. And crazy. 5-on-3 with so much time left on the clock as well. That footstep's going to be heard from Kane with the 5-7 to the upper bomb side. And crazy, they can just waste a little bit of time here. Wait for the CTs to make some mistakes, to over-aggress, but the 5-7 actually finds the opener.
Sergiz down, polox with a follow-up shot. Pulse will be able to maintain his control and transfer the spray towards heaven as well. So fortunate for Crazy, and they have one capable player of dealing with the anti-eco, and 1-2-3 with their force buy will get shut down. Only 2 kills found against the T-side line, so we should be seeing the rifles get rebought, the eco to come through from 1-2-3. USPs and P2Ks, a flashbang for polox, that's about it. Towards the outside area, Crazy will go quickly on towards the red box cross, and there's only one player there, nonick, aggressing with his knife out. The USP going to have to do a lot. There's 3 more CTs behind him, and in the end, Sergiz will get nonick, getting sort of a double up. SENSEi is also there to support, and XPG also taken out by Psycho in the end. So it's all left to polox. Outside control, 1-on-5, but this round going as expected for pistols versus the rifles.
Unfortunately, the CT side not able to connect onto a single kill. They do a little bit of damage, but I suppose that is a little bit expected. Now this to me, Jay, this is the last chance of survival for 1-2-3, because the gap is starting to really tear apart at the moment. Crazy only need 3 more rounds. They're not buying this. They're half buying. Now that was a big surprise to me. I thought they would have had to get the M4s out.
I mean, considering Crazy are 3 rounds away from victory, you would have hoped 1-2-3 would contest it, but I think they're going for a bit more. If they lose the next rifle round, though, they're as good as done, I feel. And the CTs with 5-7s and Deagles and SMG as well. Look at the contact being taken by the T side. Outside and secret. XPG does get a kill. Sergiz will shoot him in the back as Toxic moves in. He's not quite ready for nonick. The flash contact is good play here from the CT side. And a 4-on-3 situation gained by 1-2-3.
They just need to slow it down. They need to regather their thoughts and just slow it down, because they don't want to be losing these fights to upgrade pistols and the SMGs. And this is exactly what they're doing. They're just waiting for the aggression to come out for the city side. They've got over a minute to play with, so they do have a lot of time on the clock. Now, this just comes down to Sergiz of being able to see if he can get some information to the lower bomb site. At the moment, there has not been any presence to the ramp room area. I think he's heard a footstep, though. He definitely has heard a footstep to this double door area. Oh, the glass is open. This is big, yeah.
He's waiting for the perfect shot. He's going to catch off Djokooooo. Will he go for the knife? He gets the headshot in the end as Djokooooo turns around. Molotov onwards here. The shock of his life for Djokooooo. So the B site is open. The plant can get secure. They've got Pulse ready in the vent dive, but he gets caught off by Kane. 1 minute, he's not there. The next moment, he gets shot in the head. The 5-7 gets a kill when Kane follows up. SENSEi's down. Oh, 3v3, the AKs versus pistols. Sergiz has got to get this second kill, but no. Kane goes ham with 3 to his name, and it's 1-2-3 for him. 7 on the board for the CT side.
Oh my goodness, that is not a round you should be losing. if you're crazy. But I suppose we've sort of said the same comment for both of these teams. 1, 2, 3 pulling off an absolute miracle. There's no doubt in my mind that they did not expect to win out that round, like before they even got an opening pick or any information. That was just a round to play to 14 to get the rifles up into the next, but they're able to convert it. Oh my goodness, what a round from 1, 2, 3, and they were able to get 2 AKs up on that CT side as well.
How risky that buy was. I don't even think they expected to win that round, but lo and behold, they just did. And Pulse gets shot in the back by nonick again. The T's just don't know when the CTs are going to make their way down that ladder. It just gets worse and worse, I feel like, for CR4ZY. They have fought pretty well in this one, Dwayne, but 1, 2, 3 are starting to really bring a comeback.
And it's definitely not too late, Jay. There's definitely still a little bit of time to work with, and rounds to work with as well. And Sergiz outside, they need to try and bring this advantage back in their favor. It's going to be difficult for them to try and get an opening opportunity. Sergiz might actually try and make his way to the heaven position.
Oh, Toxic getting XPG for a frag, a 4-on-4 situation established. CR4ZY at the advantage as Sergiz looks on from the heaven position. The smokes are going up as standard as Djokooooo gets a kill on Toxic. SENSEi able to get the trades back. The AWP looking towards outside in a 3-on-3 scenario. nonick gonna wrap over, look for 2 picks. Psycho has got the frag back for the CR4ZY side, and Sergiz will look on towards Djokooooo next. My clean feed is not having a good day, Dwayne. Is yours lagged out as well?
Yeah, unfortunately so.
Yeah, okay, we're going to have to go for a quick refresh after this round comes through, but polox able to get himself a pick back. Djokooooo gets SENSEi next, and it's all left to Sergiz as the last man. A 1 versus 2 for him. He will fight hard in the back line, but will go down to an 8th for 1, 2, 3. Dwayne, can you do me a favor and quickly refresh your feed so I can just make sure that we're in sync? And just give me a quick countdown, would you?
5, 4,
perfect.
3.
We're good.
Oh, there we are. Fantastic.
Awesome. Cool, there you go. 13 to 8, and a half buy coming through from the CR4ZY side.
CR4ZY looking to certainly do some damage. Getting a bomb plant, if possible, would be massive for them. Double orbs coming out on the CT side from 1, 2, 3. I like this this play from them. The biggest thing they need at the moment is to not worry about getting the victory here, Jay, but just winning round after round, taking it 1 by 1. Resmoke coming out to the mini position, gaining the T's some outside control. Sergiz. We've seen how many lurking plays he's made to the heaven position, and it looks like he's trying to get this outside presence once again.
He's known, though. He took that pop shot to open up the window, and now the CTs can adjust against him. You can see the passive positions being held towards heaven. Sergiz moves in, keeps his eye on the hell entrance as well. A good spray on nonick could open up an opportunity for the man, but playing carefully around this position to make sure he doesn't get picked off just yet. He's watching both upper and lower. XPG with the AWP got hold of the angle here. It's secret. Gets Psycho for the first, but Pulse comes in from the vents and gets him down. Kill coming in against Kane as well. nonick will have to respond to a 3 versus 3. And the drop in from Sergiz now going to try and wrap back in for the backstab against the 1, 2, 3 retake. Pulse turns his AWP on for a kill against Djokooooo. And now there's only 2 players standing. polox though, look at his position, could deny the bomb plant still. Kill on SENSEi, and 1, 2, 3 lurking where CR4ZY don't expect them. The bomb out in the open. The T's have opted not to re-aggress. He'll jump face, look for information, but 15 seconds they have to smoke down. Double doors is currently being contested by the CT forces. That plant open can deny another bomb plant, and nonick takes it out. That should be round over. Sergiz going to hunt for this frag, and it's not going to happen for him. 9 on the board of 1, 2, 3.
Okay. We've got quite a game on our hands here. 1, 2, 3 clawing their way back. They do lose 3 players against the half-buy eco from CR4ZY. And they're actually going to half-buy again. So for 1, 2, 3, this is an opportunity to go up double digits on the CT side of Nuke. Things are starting to definitely go their way now, as you can almost feel that the momentum has just completely shifted between these two sides.
CR4ZY was so good on the CT side. Looked like the T side was going to go just as well, but no. Things are looking great for 1, 2, 3, and what a victory to find as well in such a confident sort of matchup. Kane on the back of the A bomb site looking for Sergiz. First, no idea there's a T-side player behind him, but he's got backup and he gets called the info. 2 kills to his name. And now polox and nonick can chime in with the rest of the cleanup. As 1, 2, 3 get within 3 of CR4ZY. Another buy for the T's here. And they need to make something work here, because right now 1, 2, 3 have all the cards.
They certainly do, and they're not even revealing their jokers yet. CR4ZY really need to find some sort of opening pick. I'd like to see some sort of vent dive coming in from them, or even just some fast ramp control, because at the moment these defaults have not been working out. Pollock again, he's been stepping up massively in these last 3 or 4 rounds. The outside presence here for CR4ZY. Djokooooo aggressive through the ramp room to try and force any of the T-side players back. And XPG with the AWP. Toxic does find one, but they need to find a little bit more than just a single kill, Jay.
4 on 3, most importantly for the favour of 1, 2, 3. So those trades are just kept alive by the AWP. polox will fall back away with the AK. He needs to keep that weapon in play for the defensive. As the T's go down through the vents. Sorry, for the ramp, I should say. And Djokooooo will get a pick back for it. Knows where the bomb is. polox will get the kill onto Psycho. And how confident have 1, 2, 3 looked so far on his CT side. 11 rounds on the board of the French. And CR4ZY down to another half buy. When does the tactical pause come in for this side here is the question I'm asking myself. Because right now, like, you know, you're in this position where you've won 3 rounds and a half, had a 10-5 at the start, and now 1, 2, 3 are within 2. Haven't been within 2 rounds of the lead since, like, what, round 4 or something?
Yeah, look, I mean, the tactical pause should have come out like 3 or 4 rounds ago, in all honesty, from CR4ZY. They do go for the vent dive, and it looks to be successful so far. A lot of damage has been done. The SENSEi should be able to get the bomb plant to the lower bomb site, and so he does. No, he doesn't! The HE just denies it at the last tick of that bomb going down.
Djokooooo following suit on towards Toxic, leaving Pulse and Psycho as the last 2 players left. Bomb dropped on the B site as well. They've got no chance of making this happen with these pistols. With a smoke in on Psycho being the best in the utility they've got. We'll tap and take Kane for a frag, but 16 HP for him. Pulse might sneak his way in, but if he had that smoke, I could see a chance for him to cross, get a plant, and get a little bit extra bonus money for CR4ZY. But even then, Psycho is going to come in, XPG with the orbital scope in, take him out. That's the utility gone, and Pulse will left to just exit out. Look for a tap towards 1, but also a peek will come in from the rafters, and polox will be credited with the kill. 12 for 1, 2, 3. And a rebuy from CR4ZY to deny them equalizing here. But the way things have gone, I don't know how likely that is here, Dweg.
We still haven't seen a tactical pause coming out for the T side. 1 round the difference between the Ukrainians and the French. And CR4ZY need to find some sort of opening, because almost every single round for quite some time it has been 1, 2, 3 to find the opening man advantage. This time around it is going to be Psycho to take down a player in the upper bomb site. An advantage to work with for CR4ZY, and they slow it down. They don't re-aggress, playing out the default. Now, at least they've taken down XPG, the AWPer for the CT side.
The smokes go down towards the outside, going to sell them the idea of a secret hit, but Toxic's going to get taken out by nonick here, and that's a kill back. The CT's getting aggressive. Look at polox here in Squeaky. He'll get 2 kills, but Psycho and Sergiz will try and back to 2 versus 2. Sergiz got to continue the hit in towards A. He's got the bomb on his back. He's the first man to exit into the site. He might secure a plant, but Djokooooo is here, and he's denied plenty of these from this position now. Molotov towards heaven. It actually misses. That will give them the map control that he needs. Will he swing on the plant? Will he try and deny it against SENSEi? First, he'll take the spray, continue it around the corner against Sergiz. And now Sergiz sandwiched between the 2 CTs that remain. Utility coming out. He'll wrap himself back over towards lobby and pop flash out of hut. The bomb's not planted from either, so then they can sit the defuse. They know Sergiz has got no chance of this one. Further flashes and smoke is going to keep him at bay. And 1, 2, 3 will get to 13. CR4ZY miscommunicated, miscoordinated, and mispositioned on that retake.
I tell you what, that Molotov loses them the round. Like, honestly, they get that Molotov that connects to the heaven player, and Djokooo's not able to swing at all. One, two, three get very, very lucky off a crucial mistake from Crazy, and we're now tied up 13 apiece. Orb coming out for both sides. XPG this time around making his way into the secret position, but the aggression's fast, but he wins out on the AWP. Again, another pick being found by the French.
Opening picks going left, right, and center for the CT side. First man down is SENSEi. And XPG will make his way back down towards the B-bomb site, expecting more T-side presence here, but Toxic will grab the orb that was dropped, look for a kill towards outside. If he finds this man over at Hell, that would be a great way to start things off for the T's, but they are in dire need of some sort of response here against 1-2-3. They have just held everything above Crazy right now. The only thing they don't hold is outside control, and Crazy will use that to their advantage. The main T-side force coming in, smoking out Mini, and the rest of the other common CT hold positions, and might look to cross back in towards the A-bomb site here.
Oh, no, Nick. Very tight angle in the locker rooms. But for Crazy, they have taken control of Secret. They are in a man disadvantage. About 40 seconds left on the clock. No Nick, the timing couldn't be better for him as he gets so much information. Oh, and he finds a second kill as well. Tries to follow up, but the trade comes out. And how do Crazy try and bring this back? A 2 versus 4 XPG with a mixed shot, but he's going to fall back and ask for some reassistance.
Don't think he saw the man over on the stairs, but he can't pop open the window either unless he opts to go for it. Molotov's in, he'll scope up, the Condor opened up now, leg shot against Psycho, the spray is good from Sergiz, and Djokooooo will take out his backup. It's all left to Sergiz, 1 versus 3, he's found a kill already, but he'll get nothing more than that. Djokooooo with 2 kills, AWP recovered, and 1-2-3, they now have the lead above Crazy. Oh man, look at those rounds that they found at the CT side. And it feels like finally this moment has come. A tactical pause is being called by the T side.
Why didn't this come out earlier? This is 8 rounds in a row from 1-2-3. This was a 13-6 lead for Crazy. You almost think that with 1 or 2 tactical pauses within those last 8 rounds, they could have changed something up, had a moment of respite. But 1-2-3, they've taken the lead. And for Crazy, I think they're done now. Honestly,
you think so?
Yes, they've got you've just lost 8 rounds in a row, and 1-2-3, they've just continued everything. There is so much momentum at the moment. They're finding opening picks 90% of the last 8 rounds. The money's been growing on the CT economy. I just don't see there being a way back into this for Crazy. I think it's too late.
It has looked impressive from 1-2-3. That much is for certain here. The Galils coming in, the AKs, AWP is SENSEi. The double orbs coming back from 1-2-3, and I mean, if there's a moment here where they need to change the pace, it would be right now here for Crazy, and my feed is lagging once again, Dwek.
Yeah, mine's doing the same. It's all right.
Oh dear. Well, that's a problem. We might have to get resynced. Can you just give me a time check real quick?
43, 42,
okay, you're
41.
Good. You're good.
We're okay.
It's all fantastic. polox taking the early damage at 62 points of health, but it's, well, Pulse that takes the most of the damage. He still gets the kill in on the vent dive. polox down, 5 on 4. Good start for Crazy, but can they maintain their control above 1-2-3?
Now, this is an opening that Crazy can definitely work with. They do have control of the vent room area. Taking outside presence as well. Cross smoke's coming through, so we can expect for Crazy to take secret control. And already for 1-2-3, they're not even focusing outside. They're just trying to get their players into the lower bomb site.
Down the stairs, in from Secret. AWP of XPG going to reposition alongside nonick here already at ramp. Djokooooo is ready to receive them coming out. I believe those windows are open from here. And Djokooo's going to hear those footsteps. He now knows that they're there in the lower tunnels. And nonick gets the kill. Sergiz down, 4v4 now. 1-2-3 have brought things back with HP advantage as well. nonick landing a second kill on SENSEi as he opens up the double doors, gets shut out. Tight angle to hit, sees one more player crossing. Will take his fire and will keep the T side at bay, but 30 seconds and Pulse will make his way up into A, or at least that's what he's considering. The moment he's still here towards the vents, and Kane is standing by and ready to receive. 20 seconds to the clock. They're going to have to make their decision very quickly here, Crazy. It looks like they will split in, but one player's holding back. The spray is good against one. Oh, what a headshot, Kane! Will shut it down on his lonesome. One crucial choke point. And it's 15-13, match point for 1-2-3.
This is ridiculous now. This is what, 9 rounds in a row for the French side. Crazy. This has just been an abysmal T side, to say the least. This has been such an incredible comeback from 1-2-3. Double AWP presence has been stellar and crazy. I don't know what they need to do here. At least they've got the information of the Hut player making his way down, but they've got Galil's to work with, Jay.
Oh, flashes over. Kane's going to get out of dodge. The AK wrap around the corner. He gets Sergiz. He should have been dead to rights. Toxic gets it back to 4-on-4. They've still got 2 CTs here. One at the site, one at heaven. polox gets Psycho. Looks back in with a bomb. Partner denies it with a double kill. And a good tap from SENSEi will get a rifle out for him, but this should be GG from here. He's got 3 more to find. So much more work to do. Bursting through, hoping to get some wall bang damage, hoping they're going to pick back or something, but it's all to the AWP. XPG closes it 16-13, and that was a choke from the crazy side. 13 at the half, and oh my word, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, 13-6 up, crazy. They let that slip. That was a monster choke if I've ever seen one. But look, hats off to 1-2-3. The 4 players from the DICE lineup, with obviously not with Devil this time around. But look, all things considered, what a comeback that was from the CG side. We saw so much presence, so many opening picks, so much confidence as well. And for 1-2-3, Jay, they're going to continue on in the open qualifier for Hellcase Cup 8 tomorrow when the best of 3 start.
Indeed, they will. They were our team through from the round of 32 in this particular matchup, so we'll see whether or not they can continue of their own accord. But yes, a big victory for them again. Crazy. We thought they would take the win. We thought they would move on, but in the end, they were just a little bit too much to handle. And again, credit to 1-2-3 because we had them written off pretty easily on this one, Dwayne. But they will move on to tomorrow's best of 3s. But that's all coming tomorrow. For today, we're all done as part of the open qualifiers. We've had 5 best of 1s, 5 fun best of 1s. Some have been a bit one-sided, but you know what? It's been a pretty respectable day of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, absolutely. When we got to the later stages, I think like the last 3, at least the last 2 have been double digits, and the one just before that was 9 rounds for the opposition. So getting a lot closer as we do go deeper into the open qualifiers. But there are still 2 more best of 3s tomorrow, Jay. So there's still some chances for these teams to make it into the group stage.
We'll be back tomorrow to cover those best of 3s, but until that point, I've been the Eternal Jay. This has been Dweg. We're hoping to see you back here for even more action on StarLadder for the Hellcase Cup number 8. This is just the beginning of the road, so make sure you're staying tuned with us. We'll see you back here tomorrow for even more Counter-Strike action.